So this is lumbar segmentation with a thoracic block. So you can see my knees go on a pad because I've got baby knees and need it. And then I'm going to hug a bench. And you see that bench is basically right above my belly button so that most of my T-spine, at least most of my ribs, are completely connected to that bench. If I feel my spine, my belly, whatever I'm using as a point of reference here, lift off the bench or push into the bench, I know that I'm now moving my T-spine and I've exhausted all the movement resources for my lumbar spine, which is the main goal here, which is just to move the lumbar spine. You can see here that I'm moving from the hips first. So I have my shirt tucked in for you guys to see. The goal is to start where your belt would be if you were wearing one and move all the way until you can feel the block giving you feedback. And again, that might feel like either pressure into the bench or actually a lessening of pressure as if you're lifting off the bench. But if you're respecting what the block is telling you, then it's going to force all the motion through the lumbar spine, which again is the number one goal here. So again, starting low on the hips and moving yourself up. Realistically, this is not a fun movement to watch. This is definitely not going to make you any friends at your local LA Fitness, but it's a great way to work on improving movement in the lumbar spine. So things like deadlifts, squats, anything low back or hip driven is going to get better just by default. If your lower back moves better, those exercises, you're going to get more out of them. So last piece of advice here as we finish up is listen to the block and do your best to only move through the lumbar spine.